who was Chuck Pothast's wife, Pamela Putnam. Elizabeth Castrovet's father's relationship explored as he passes away. Chuck Pothast, the star of the 5th season of the TLC reality TV show 90 Day Fiancé, died from a long battle with brain cancer, glioblastoma, earlier this month. He was 64. His daughter, Elizabeth Libby Pothast Castrovet, confirmed the news via Instagram on November 23. In a collaborative post with her husband, Andre Castrovet, 39, Libby wrote, "2 weeks ago, tragedy struck our family, and it has left us completely shattered. My sweet, loving, and caring dad went to heaven. We're trying to figure out how to navigate our lives and move forward without him. Please respect our privacy during this extremely difficult time." The announcement was accompanied by an image of Elizabeth, Andre, their 2 children, Eleanor, 3, and Winston, 6, and her late father, Chuck Pothast. During a 2022 appearance on 90 Day Diaries, the Pothast family patriarch revealed that he had been battling with a terminal disease since 2016, when he was first diagnosed with bladder cancer. Chuck's last social media post came in early October when he was out boating with his family in Tampa, Florida. He shared a glimpse of his family time on Instagram, all about Chuck Pothast's ex-wife, Pamela Putnam. Florida native Chuck Pothast was a military veteran turned businessman. He owned and ran CMP Capital Investments, LLC, focusing on rental projects and flipping homes. He married Pamela Putnam when he was 18 after she became pregnant with their first child, David. The couple went on to have 6 more children, including Charles, Daniel, Michael, Jennifer, Rebecca, and Elizabeth. However, they later got divorced, and Pamela ended up marrying a man named Walter Putnam. Chuck Pothast's ex-wife was an actress, born on January 30th, who appeared in Dallas, 1978, Tender Mercies, 1983, and What Happened in Skinner, 2021. She is the founder and CEO of the Florida-based Chosen Model and Talent Agency. It is a boutique agency that represents and promotes models, actors, and performers in the entertainment industry. It also serves as a child modeling agency with a mission to empower, direct, and connect performers and models in the national and global markets. Chosen is operational in New York City, Miami, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Chicago, Milan, and Tokyo. Pamela Putnam is an alumna of Kappa Chell Finishing School and Modeling Agency, from where she specialized in marketing, fashion, photo movement, and business etiquette. As a talent agent, Putnam has a license from the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation. Earlier, she was a tutor at the Harvest Center and a creative director/owner/talent agent at Stellar Talent and Image. Since October 2020, Pamela has also been a board member of Movie Guide. While Pamela Putnam remarried, Chuck Pothast remained single for a long time after his divorce, until he was seen in public with a mystery woman in January 2023, according to a report from the Time published in Screen Rant. Before that, in April 2022, Chuck Pothast shared with 90 Day Diaries, "I'm at a point in my life where I would like to have a companion. It's time for me to have some enjoyment and some fun." He also revealed that he wanted a special person to commit to and share the rest of his life with. At the time, he was seeing a dating coach named Joy and was rumored to be a cast member of the 4th season of 90 Day, The Single Life. As for Elizabeth Pothast Castrovet, 34, she told Us Weekly in 2024 that she only spoke to her sister, Becky, her dad, Chuck, and occasionally to her mom, Pamela, to maintain a healthy family dynamic. Chuck Pothast, known to millions as the patriarch of the Pothast family from 90 Day Fiancé, has passed away after a long and courageous battle with brain cancer, known medically as glioblastoma. He was 64 years old. His death has shaken the 90 Day Fiancé fandom and devastated his family, especially his daughter Elizabeth Libby Castrovet, who publicly confirmed the heartbreaking news on November 23 through a collaborative Instagram post shared with her husband, Andre Castrovet. In the post, the couple revealed the extent of the family's pain, expressing how tragedy struck just 2 weeks prior, leaving them shattered and struggling to move forward. The image posted alongside the announcement featured Elizabeth, Andre, their children Eleanor, 3, and Winston, 6, standing beside Chuck during what now appears to be one of the final family gatherings. Chuck had been silently battling terminal illness since 2016, initially being diagnosed with bladder cancer. Although he had largely kept his fight private, he disclosed during a 2022 appearance on 90 Day Diaries that his health challenges were greater than most viewers realized, and that he had been living with the disease for years. His last known public appearance came via an Instagram post in early October, where he was seen boating with his family in Tampa, Florida, smiling and enjoying time with those he loved. That image has since taken on new significance, symbolizing a final peaceful moment before the Potthast family's emotional world came crashing down. Born in Florida, Chuck was a military veteran who later transitioned into business, eventually founding CMP Capital Investments, LLC, focusing primarily on property flipping and rental real estate. Not just a businessman, he was a father of 7 children: David, Charles, Daniel, Michael, Jennifer, Rebecca, and Elizabeth, born from his first marriage to Pamela Putnam. Chuck and Pamela married at a young age, when Chuck was only 18, after she became pregnant with their first child. Though the couple went on to build a large family, their relationship ultimately ended in divorce. Pamela later remarried, taking the last name Putnam after marrying a man named Walter. Long before she became a controversial figure among reality TV watchers for occasionally clashing with her children, Pamela Putnam had established a notable career as an actress, appearing in productions such as Dallas, 1978, Tender Mercies, 1983, and more recently, What Happened in Skinner, 2021. Later, she moved away from performing and established herself as a successful entrepreneur. She became the founder and CEO of Chosen Model and Talent Agency, a boutique talent organization focused on representing actors, models, and performers across major entertainment hubs including New York, Los Angeles, Miami, Chicago, Atlanta, Tokyo, and Milan. Her agency specializes in training and preparing talent not only for national but also international opportunities. Pamela's educational background includes studies at Kappa Chell Finishing School and Modeling Agency, where she specialized in marketing, photo movement, fashion, and etiquette, skills she later incorporated into her professional life. As a licensed talent agent through the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation, Pamela carried a reputation for shaping careers, particularly within child modeling. Before launching her agency, she had served as a tutor at Harvest Center and held the position of creative director and talent agent at Stellar Talent and Image. Since October 2020, she has been a board member of Movie Guide, further solidifying her influence in the entertainment world. Although her career grew significantly after her divorce from Chuck, the emotional implications of their separation were reflected in how the family grew more divided over time. In contrast, Chuck remained single for most of his post-divorce life, focusing more on his career and family than dating. It was not until January 2023 that he was publicly spotted with a mysterious woman, sparking speculation about a possible romantic relationship, as reported at the time by Screen Rant. However, there was no official confirmation, and little has been revealed about her identity. During his 2022 appearance on 90 Day Diaries, Chuck confessed that he had reached a point where he longed for companionship and wanted someone special to spend the rest of his life with. He disclosed he had been seeking support through a dating coach named Joy and was rumored to be a potential candidate for the 4th season of 90 Day, The Single Life. Sadly, fate had other plans as his health declined more rapidly in recent years. Despite their historical relationship, Elizabeth revealed in a 2024 interview with Us Weekly that she maintained limited contact with her mother, Pamela, focusing instead on her father and her sister Becky. According to Elizabeth, she only communicated with her mother occasionally, emphasizing that maintaining a healthy family dynamic required distance in some relationships. The fractured relationships among the family became evident through various televised disputes, particularly involving Elizabeth's husband, Andre, and her siblings, many of whom accused Andre of trying to control family business dealings. However, regardless of the tensions shown on television, Chuck consistently came across as a mediator, attempting to bring stability and unity to his family, even as his health declined. Viewers of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After knew Chuck as a passionate, hard-working, family-oriented man who often went out of his way to support his children. Whether it was financially assisting them with home purchases, helping them establish business ventures, or mediating conflicts, he displayed an unwavering commitment to his family. His passing leaves a significant emotional and practical void, particularly for Elizabeth, who often described him as not only a parent but a mentor. Andre, despite prior clashes with Chuck over business matters, frequently acknowledged Chuck's generosity and work ethic. Throughout his appearances on television, Chuck's emotional vulnerability resonated with audiences. Scenes where he broke down over family fights or expressed longing for peace among his children were heavily discussed on social media. His openness about wanting love and companionship later in life also resonated, especially among older viewers who identified with his desire to find happiness after years of focusing solely on family and business. His story was seen as an example of resilience, balancing parenthood, entrepreneurship, illness, and emotional recovery.